Your man Georgie D did it. Came in first place at the Toastmasters International Annual Speech Contest at the Dunedin local level. And so what does this mean? This now means that next month I'll be competing in the area contest, and then if I win that, I'll move on to the district contest, and if I win that, I'll move on to the regional level, and then the national level, and then the international level. And if you win the international level, it's a pretty big deal, because after that, you get hired by companies like Google and Microsoft to, deliver keynote speeches for. So it's a great opportunity. And the interesting thing is that every single year for the past 10 years, I have attempted to compete in this international speech contest. However, for the first 6-7 years, I didn't even enter in because I let fear get the best of me. I was too scared to even enter in. And then finally, over the past couple of years, I started entering in, and every single time I lost at the local level. So this is the first time that I ever won at the local level. I'm really excited about that. So moving on, getting better every day in every single way. And it was interesting because afterwards I was having a conversation with a new friend that I made, and real estate agent. She was telling me about her journey into Toastmasters. She'd been there for about 6 months, and I asked her why she got into it and why she didn't compete in the contest and so forth. And she said she wanted to become better at public speaking, and that she had this physiological condition that she couldn't with public speaking, but she couldn't do it. She just wasn't good at it because of this condition. But this is the thing. We were having an incredible conversation. I mean, she was a great conversationalist. Not just saying that. And, and this is what I said to her. We are all born with just 2 fears. We are born with the fear of falling and the fear of loud noises. Everything else is a learned fear, a learned condition. Think about that. Literally the only fears that you were born with, that you came into this world with, was the fear of falling and the fear of loud noises. Everything else you learned along the way. From the time you were born up until today, something happened in your life. Maybe when you were a child, you might not even remember it, have any idea, what it is about. But something happened along the way. And I can relate to her because of the fact that I used to have this tremendous fear of public speaking, where I thought I had a condition. But the thing is when I was younger, when I was in grade school, some things happened that traumatically, where I was picked on and so forth in attempting to public speak, that really drove this incredible fear into me, where in college and in my later years in life, it really affected my ability to public speak. And that's why I got into Toastmasters, to get over that fear. And so every fear that you have was a learned condition. It came from an event that happened in the past and formed a neurological connection in your brain. But this is the thing, guys. Just like that was a learned condition, you can also unlearn it. But how do you unlearn it? By creating new neurological connections. You literally have to face the very thing that you are afraid of. You have to face that demon head on. First, you have to understand that fear is just false evidence appearing real. It's just made up in our head. And then you have to face that thing that you fear head on, because if not, you're going to always go through life living less than you really deserve, being afraid of things just based on past events that no longer serve you. And you deserve to live a better life than that. So take a look tonight or tomorrow morning when you get up and you go into your day, and all of a sudden, you're in a situation with something that you feel uncomfortable with or afraid of. Think about maybe where in your past did this come from? Where did this notion of fear and uncomfortability come from? Like, what was it that happened in your childhood, earlier in your life, or what that caused this fear? Because it wasn't natural, it was an event that caused it. And then it's up to you, now that you've recognized that fear, to crush that fear, to face it head on, and to just slay that dragon. Because you deserve to live an incredible life. To the top, my friends. To the best.